There are things that you've done in past incarnations that you earned. There were things that you did for other people that set up a karmic pattern. And this, in that sense, is chickens coming home to roost, but not in a negative sense. This will all be primarily good, which is to say, you know, my spiritual master, Mayor Baba, had a sister, Mani. I was very close to her. She was extremely animated Sagittarius with Gemini rising. And I went to her office one day, and she says, "Oh, Bob, what's the problem?" I says, "I don't have any problem." Now, she is the chairman of the Avatar Mayor Baba Trust. And Mani, please forgive me for telling the story. But it's a really responsible job. And I come into her office, and there was nobody else there. And she's sitting behind her desk. She said, "You don't have a problem?" Oh, she didn't say, "Why are you bothering me? What did you come for?" She says, "Let's play jacks." And she got up from her desk. She sat down on the floor with me, and she had jacks, and we sat there and we played jacks for a while. She had a spontaneous, childlike quality, even though she could be tough as nails and she could do really, really detailed work. She said to me one day, "I don't want a blessing in disguise. The next time a blessing comes to me, I want it to be wearing a big neon sign on its forehead that says blessing." Well, I wanted to share with you, you will see blessings come to you during this time period, during this year, 2009, where you won't have to squint and sort of say, "Yeah, you know, I got run over by the tractor, but I can see how this is a blessing. Yeah, the doctor told me I have 3 weeks to live, but it really isn't bad, you know." It won't be like that. You'll look at it and say, "This is very, very cool." But the thing is that you will be in a new paradigm by then, because the boat that we've been on is sinking, and it will continue to sink. It is a long, gradual process, but the good news is that we'll be transferring vehicles, because we'll be doing things in a different way. We'll be working on different premises and having a much better time doing it. Now, we could go on, but I really kept you a while. I will take questions, though. Is there anything that anybody wants to ask? Oh, my God, somebody wants to ask a question. Okay.
Well, you were just saying from May through December, all these opportunities and things are going to present themselves. Then what's that square thing on November 15th about?
This is November,
right?
November 15th. That is a square between Pluto and Saturn, which is changing the fundamental paradigm in which that a business will operate. Now, I'm going to explain this because I can interpolate it for everybody individually. And one thing that you will notice is that the squeeze play here, there'll be something for the whole culture I'm not going to talk about tonight. But you asked me about it, if you come to the next talk I will talk about this again. But I will tell you right tonight what this is, what this will mean individually. Saturn is going to go into Libra, and we'll go back here a second. Saturn goes into Libra, and when Saturn goes into Libra at the end of October, immediately it will square Pluto, which is in early Capricorn. Libra is the sign of one-to-one relationships. Oh, but I didn't say too much about this, but when Saturn goes into Libra, you'll have a stronger sense that life makes a little bit more sense, and that things are fairer. You'll be able to see the logic by which things happen. And when the square to Pluto happens, one thing that all of us will experience in our everyday life is a struggle to make time increments work. Because what you will have is certain responsibilities that take you away from your key one-to-one relationships. And it'll be, time spent at home as opposed to time spent on the job. And you'll be working to somehow get your social obligations pared down to where they make sense, and your connections with people to sing for you, to come up, to be happy, and you will be. It's a very, very positive time. The culture is struggling, but individually, the difficulties, most of us will experience it as a time crunch. And the thing is that it won't be like other hard aspects between Pluto and Saturn in our culture. It'll be like the opposition was 9/11 stuff, but it will be things that you will have to take note of in your own individual life. Saturn is well placed in Libra. It's a sign of its exaltation. Okay, is there any other questions?
Say again the Neptune-Jupiter conjunctions. What were the three innovations you mentioned exactly?
I'm saying that there'll be innovations in the medical field. Yeah, food productions and procedures. There'll be procedures in innovation in the way that things are manufactured. Do you know, Toyota is very famous for manufacturing cars, but more important than Toyota's cars, much more important to the world, is the Toyota production cycle, which has been imitated by literally thousands of other companies that have come in and studied how they make cars, not the car construction itself, but their quality control circles and how decisions are made. And it was a very innovative. It was a very innovative cycle that Toyota picked up. It was actually an American that discovered it. They couldn't sell it to any companies in the United States. Couldn't get anybody interested. Volvo picked it up. It was first used in Volvo, and then the Japanese did a massive makeover of it, and Toyota was the one that really kicked up the dust on this. And now hospitals come in, and the way that records are kept, and so many things have been studied that all came out of this one company that that they did. Now, what we will see in 2009 is things like that, that where there's a templating of new procedures. Yeah, and it'll be emulated by other companies and other industries across the board. Anything else? Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming out.